'Tis a season for candy. You could argue every season is.
Every season,
right?
yeah.
But before you indulge in the dark chocolate, you'll want to hear this.
This one might hurt a little bit
I know.
to hear, but it's good information. So senior health correspondent Monica Robbins has an update to a Consumer Reports investigation involving which chocolates contain heavy metals.
Last year, Consumer Reports scientific food testing made headlines. Most of the samples of 28 dark chocolate bars it tested contained concerning levels of cadmium or lead, both toxic heavy metals. Now CR is at it again, expanding its test to 48 additional products in 7 categories: dark chocolate bars, milk chocolate bars, chocolate chips, cocoa powder, hot chocolate mixes, and brownie and cake mixes.
As we expected, dark chocolates tended to have higher levels of heavy metals than milk chocolate, but everything that we tested had detectable amounts of lead and cadmium.
There are no federal limits for the amount of lead and cadmium most foods can contain, but one state does set its own limits on certain foods.
Consumer Reports scientists used the California standards when measuring heavy metal content in chocolate, and we made our own assessments for consumers.
Of the 7 dark chocolate bars tested, 5 were above CR's levels for lead, cadmium, or both. Evolve's signature dark 72% cacao chocolate bar was high in both heavy metals. Evolve Chocolate told CR that it regularly tests raw materials and finished goods to ensure compliance and ultimately consumer safety. None of the milk chocolate bars tested were over CR's limit for either heavy metal. 2 chocolate chips, 2 cocoa powders, 1 brownie mix, and 2 cake mixes came back with lead levels over CR's limit. As for hot chocolate mixes, 4 of the 6 products tested exceeded CR's lead limit.
Now, this doesn't mean you have to quit chocolate cold turkey, but as in many other things in life, moderation is the key.
Monica Robbins, 3 News.
So it hurts a little bit. All right, well, Consumer Reports asked the Food and Drug Administration whether it has plans to set limits for lead and cadmium in chocolate. And the agency did not respond. But this hits close to home, Laura. I know we have sweet tooths, and you were mentioning a specific product you love that was actually in that story.
I said I loved a product, and then it was in the story. It was a brownie mix.
Oh,
my go-to. But you know what? I do wonder if the FDA will look at this because, you know, hearing Monica's story, it is concerning.
Right.
And obviously in moderation, right? You're not eating brownies every day, or you hope. But still, it's like now I don't want to buy that anymore, knowing that there's an elevated level of something that I shouldn't be having.
Absolutely.
If that makes sense.
No, totally. I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, am I going to, like they said, quit cold turkey eating chocolate? Probably not, but am I certainly going to hesitate when I actually think about what I consume and what I'm buying?
100%.
Knowing there's something that I maybe shouldn't be eating? Yeah.
I'm not going to buy that brand anymore, so here we go.
We'll just
All
get
right.
creative. We'll test a bunch of different brownie mixes.
Exactly. Maybe not as sweet.